Hallo Leute, welcome back to my channel Deutschflix, where we also learn German from Netflix because textbooks are from the dinosaur era.
Ja, ich glaube, ich verstehe das jetzt.
So far you've mastered nominative, which means the subject of the sentence, accusative, which is equivalent to direct object, and dative, which is indirect object. Now comes the fourth case in German language, which is Genitiv. But don't worry, at A2 level, we are just gonna focus on the easy portion of Genitiv, which is genitive with proper nouns. Sind Sie bereit? Are you ready? Los geht's. So like I mentioned, genitive, this Genitiv is the fourth and the last case in German language. So genitive shows possession or belonging, and it answers the question whose. For example, if someone asks me, whose pen is this? Now this is Basant's pen. So this apostrophe in English becomes Genitiv in German. So this will be new W word for you, wessen. Wessen means whose. And trust me, this is super easy to use in German. So you take any sentence with whose. For example, whose pen is this? Now you just have to do the literal translation. What is whose? Whose is wessen. Now I said whose pen. So wessen Stift. Whose pen is this? Is this? Ist das? Wessen Stift ist das? Whose pen is this? Now you try writing the translation for whose car is this? You can pause the video. Okay, so answer will be wessen Auto ist das? Now we'll assume that this pen belongs to someone called Yuli and this car belongs to someone called Frank. Now we'll see how we will say Yuli's pen and Frank's car in German. So in English, what you do is you put a apostrophe and then S. So Yuli's pen you say. And similarly for Frank, it will be you will put apostrophe and then S, Frank's and then car. But in German, there is no need of apostrophe. All you have to do is put S at the end. So Yuli's pen becomes Yuli and I will put only S. There's no need of apostrophe and then Stift. Now for Frank's car will be, I have to write the name as it is. There's no need of apostrophe, just write S and then Auto. So in German, all you have to do is put S or attach S with the name. So the rule says you add only S with the proper nouns. So by proper nouns, I mean name of a person, place or city. For example, Rahul is a proper noun or Germany is a proper noun, Berlin is a proper noun. Okay, so this topic Genitiv is divided into two parts and we are just focusing only on proper nouns. Now what about other nouns? So that we will cover at B1 level. Okay, so what if the name ends with X or S or S set or X? As an example, let's take Max. So the rule says you attach only S. So will I say like this? If I want to say this is Max's car, is it correct? The answer is no. And there's another rule that you have to remember. The rule says if your nouns end with either of these alphabets, then you do not add S, but you put apostrophe and you're done. So I'll just write it whatever I said with the help of example. Okay, so you put only apostrophe and there's no need of S. By the way, how will you read this in German? You will say Max Fahrrad. That means this cycle belongs to Max. And we are done with the easy portion of genitive or genitive. So you have to remember two things, that with proper nouns we add only S and we are done. But if my names, they are ending in these four alphabets, then I do not put S, I put apostrophe. Because the moment you put S, you will not be able to pronounce it. How will you pronounce Max and then this S together? Or maybe Moritz, which is a German name. So if you put S here, how will you pronounce it? So what we do is we do not put S, we only put apostrophe. So if you have understood this, you have to solve one exercise. Okay, so Nummer 1, which is already solved, you can take it as a hint. Die Mutter von Mia, the mother of Mia. So before genitive, that's how we used to express die Mutter von Mia, the mother of Mia. Now we are replacing of and we are simply saying Mia's mother. So in German it will be Mia's Mutter. Now you have to solve for other. I'll give you 5 seconds. You can pause the video. Okay, so Nummer 2, der Beruf von Felix. Now Felix is the name which ends with X. So if the name ends with X, you put apostrophe. So Felix Beruf. Nummer 3, die Kinder von Noah. Now there's no problem with this name, Noah. And if I put S, I would be able to pronounce it properly. Noah's Kinder, Noah's children. Nummer 4, das Auto von Frau Strauss. So Frau Strauss ends with S set. So I'll just put only apostrophe. Frau Strauss Auto. So that means this car belongs to Mrs. Strauss. Nummer 5, die Geschwister von Moritz. So Moritz is ending in Z. So I will put only apostrophe. Moritz Geschwister. Siblings of Moritz. Or Moritz's siblings. Nummer 6, die Reise von Juri. There's no problem with this name. I can put S at the end. I would be able to pronounce it properly. Yuri's Reise. This is Yuri's trip or journey. Now something super important for your extra knowledge. In real German, people often say die Kinder von Noah, which means the children of Noah. But when it comes to writing German, or when it comes to formal context, when it comes to exams, genitive is preferred. So we say Noah's Kinder. So Noah's Kinder is better than writing the Kinder phone. Noah, the children of Noah. So just to be clear, we haven't discussed how do we say, let's say, the husband of the teacher or the color of the car. So this is something that we will do at B1 level. For now, we have just discussed genitive case with proper nouns. Proper nouns, name of a person, place, city, etc. So that's a wrap on Genitiv part 1. So stay tuned. Until then, Übung macht den Meister. Practice makes the man perfect. Bis bald. Tschüss.
Like and subscribe.